Allow me to paint a picture for you in your mind's eye for a second. It's April 2016. There is a beautiful gorilla in the Cincinnati Zoo named Harambe, blissfully unaware of the fact that he's about to become a meme in a few weeks, not for the reasons he may imagine. Hillary Clinton is only months away from becoming the first female president of the United States. Drake's One Dance is about to hit the streets and sweep the world for whatever reason, I don't know. Now, on one day in April 2016, I was stuck in an airport for about 6 or 7 hours. It was supposed to be a 1 hour layover, and it turned into 6 hours. I watched other flights load and take off for many, many times, not knowing what the hell was supposed to happen or when I was supposed to leave. And so I tried wasting some time. There was a vending machine in our terminal, and I decided to buy something from it. This thing. At the time, and I gotta be honest with you, 3 years later, I still don't know exactly what it is. A friend of mine that lived in China for a while told me that it's essentially a rice porridge, but there's like red and white beans in there, and it's apparently like a little sweet dessert or something. I'm assuming. Now, I bought this at the airport in Shanghai, and it went with me to Japan and then back to the United States. And as you can see, it got bumped around a little bit. The TSA or Chinese or Japanese baggage handlers, I guess, aren't a fan of this particular product, but it's lasted me this whole 3 years, and just not a scratch on it, just many bumps. So I initially bought this just as a souvenir, just because I had no idea what the hell it was. But it's been 3 years, and I'm wondering what is inside of it. If it's lasted this whole 3 years, what it tastes like after 3 years, what it looks like after 3 years. And so this is what this video is about. I have a fancy wine glass out here because I want to be able to show you guys what's inside of it, and hopefully eat a little bit of it. See how it comes out. So it's got this little lid here that hopefully has been protecting the top of it. And so yeah, we're gonna open it up. Now, the reason I'm still confused as to what it is because I've Googled it a few times, and I guess I just don't have the best Googling skills, but even the translated pages don't really tell me a lot about what's inside of it. A few pages have told me, a few translated websites have told me that there is lotus root in it. A couple other ones have like weird types of grains and whatnot in it. I'm assuming it's some sort of sweet mixture. I'm hoping. It's made by a company named Wahaha, or it's on there 3 times. So is it Wahaha? I don't know. Here on the bottom, you can see, hopefully, the expiration. I'm assuming that's the expiration date or the best by date. I don't know how they do it in China. But as you can see, it's best by 2016, January 29th. And wait, I bought this in April of 2016. So this is either the date it was produced, or I bought it 3 months after its best by date. I don't know. Although I'm eating it 3 years later, so probably shouldn't hold that against the Shanghai people. All right, opening it up for the first time. No immediate disgusting smells. Come on. Okay. Let's see. There it is. I got a spoon. Let's see what it smells like. It smells like nothing. It doesn't smell like anything. Let's see. Okay, no. That does smell like something. It smells like tofu water. Like if you've ever opened up a package of tofu and you have to drain out the water that's inside of it, it's kind of what that smells like. Like bean water. Oh, that's slurry. That's thick. That's a 3-year-old drink. Oh, there's. What is that? What is that? Is that like lychee or something? Let's see. Let me pour this out into a glass. Oh, I'm gonna make a mess. Oh my. Oh my. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, stuff is settled out at the bottom. All the good stuff is at the bottom. Yeah. Yep. There she is. So, yeah, it's like a very strange bean water slurry. It's just so many beans. It doesn't look or smell rotted. So I'm guessing it's probably still safe to eat. Because 3 years isn't like too long for something to go bad, especially if it's in a airtight can. Although the can is dented, so yeah, I think it's safe to eat. Flipped it over so you can get a more authentic look at how it looks and tastes from whatever my reaction is. So I'm a little nervous about eating this, but what's the worst that could happen? So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try this thing, this weird lychee looking. Honestly, it looks like an embryo. It smells like. Yeah, it smells like lychee. I hope that's what it is. I like lychee. 3-year-old lychee, maybe. I just realized no. I'm gonna taste a little bit of it before I put a big piece in my mouth. Wow. I just taste like oatmeal. Like really watery oatmeal. I think that is lychee. It doesn't taste bad, but it has a very strange texture to it. It tastes. Oh my god! I just saw it. Okay, no, I'm gonna taste some of these weird beans in there. Although I think they're just normal beans, like soybeans maybe. It looks like I see oatmeal in it. I'm not sure if I said it, but the friend of mine that told me what this is said it was like a porridge sort of thing. So it would make sense if there was oatmeal in it. I'm gonna eat a bean. so chalky. It's so chalky and slimy. Just looking at the preview and seeing all the stuff like slowly droop down, it makes it seem worse than it actually is, at least in my mind. But it's like, it just tastes like beans and oatmeal, like beans and porridge. And some weird fruit mix in, which I'm still not certain what is actually I'm still not certain is actually lychee. It just tastes a lot like it. So yeah, I guess after 3 years, it's still fine. If anyone knows what this is and can give me a detailed answer, I'd appreciate it. I'd like to know what 3-year-old food I'm actually eating. Actually, as I'm eating more of it, it's not bad. I think this cost maybe like $2 or $3 at the airport in Shanghai. I'm also assuming this is probably like a breakfast food, which would make sense. Porridge, rice, beans. The vending machine that I got this from, if I remember correctly, had like energy drinks, like Red Bull and coffee. So I'm guessing this is like maybe aimed towards people who travel a lot and need bean and porridge on the go. It's made out of steel, I'm guessing. This has been a strange journey. After years, it's been, like I said, I've had this thing for 3 years. For a while, I kept it on my desk as like a little souvenir thing, but then I just threw it in a box, and it's just been sitting there, and I never really planned to eat it, but then I realized, oh shit, I've had that thing in my box for like 3 years, so I was like, might as well try it, see how it's held up. And I gotta say, it's pretty tasty. I'm almost tempted to eat the whole thing, like why not? It's also really cool, just a little side note, to eat things that are really old. I really like that style of YouTube video where people eat like 15 or 50-year-old foods, because it's like you're eating a piece of time. I'm eating something that was made 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago, depending on when it was actually made. I'm eating 2016. I mean, how often can you say that? I'm trying to eat just one of these beans on its own. I think I see a peanut. Yeah. Like a peanut in there. A very soft peanut, which makes sense. It's like, I'm guessing that's what a boiled peanut would taste like. Just very soft and mushy, with just ever so slightly the texture of peanut, just the essence of structure. I don't think there's... Ah, damn it. No. It's It's just beans and oats all the way down. Get it. This is my dog. But overall, I guess if I had to, if I'm rating this, I guess I don't know if that's still. It's been a while since I've made a video, so I'm not sure what the parlance of the day is. But I'd say it's pretty good. Would totally try fresh if possible. I don't even know if they still make this. Probably do. It's probably a really popular product, but I've not heard of this before or since. So I guess that'll be it. Thank you for watching. I hope we both learned something today. I don't know what it is, but I just hope we learned something. That's what I'm trying to say. So, see ya. Here's to you. Oh God, that's not something you can chug.